A little bit about yourselves.
Okay, we've come from Australia for some stem cell treatment. Been positive the whole way here. It's been a good experience. I've come with a very aggressive neurological condition.
Okay, could you tell us a little bit about your condition?
Yes, it's called neuromyelitis optica, Devic syndrome. What happens is it attacks my central nervous system, and I've had it for 13 years now. It started off like with mild attacks, and over the last 3 years it's just been attack after attack, and it's left me in the wheelchair, not being able to walk, and I've lost arm function and all.
Okay, so it's basically in these last 3 years you've
been in the wheelchair.
Yeah. And how about your arm function? When did that
start? Sort of 2.5 years, 2 years,
Yeah. And obviously that must affect your daily life a great deal.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Could you tell us a little bit about your daily routines and kind of what's changed and what's
since I've had the stem cell treatment?
No, since you've had the disease, how the attacks have affected your
greatly,
your daily.
Because I've been, in the past I was always active and worked, and it's left me without work now. I've had to give up work, and there's not much I can do for myself. I have to have people caring for me, preparing everything, getting me dressed, and just doing everything for me, relying on everyone.
Right, so basically washing and brushing your teeth and eating and...
Brushing my teeth I can get with, but washing, and eating, just, it gets too much. I can sort of, go a few spoonfuls of, and that's sort of it. Yeah, it's just too tiring, so someone needs to feed me.
Right. So, but is it just sort of your hand and leg functions as well, or is it swallowing and things like that?
Not swallowing, breathing.
Breathing.
Breathing gets difficult during the day as well. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Can you walk at all?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Okay. And what changes have you seen since you've had stem cell treatment?
Stronger in the arms. I've gained muscle tone in the hand, and I wasn't able to move those fingers at all, like that hand, the right hand at all, and just general strength in the arms. They're a lot stronger. Feeling and sensation in the legs has come back, and there's been a flicker of movement. If I try hard enough in the right foot, and that seems to be more upright, the foot, and the left one, there's been a flicker in the muscles as well, which I had none of that before I came. They wouldn't move at all.
Great. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. Very good.
And this is
my husband Ilya.
Yes, and your husband. What have you seen? What differences have you seen?
We've seen a little changes. Like before we came here, she was so difficult. It's very difficult for everyone.
Take your time. That's all right. You don't have to.
Yeah, it's not easy. She had that kind of disease, like scared everyone.
Yeah.
It's just like talk about like a life threatening.
Yeah.
And so we've been looking and searching for this stem cells as soon as when they come the first time on TV, and we started like opening my eyes and ears and just to live a better life, and just like for herself and for the whole family, me and my son. And finally we just find something, so just...
Yeah, this has been our last hope actually.
Yeah, and
tried everything else.
We got so much behind us, like a lot of people stand behind us, and just we give us a lot of support, and we're asking person to other person and doctors to other doctors, which we can get good answers about the stem cells. And so after when you just find about the Puhua Hospital, and when we read the article what they actually have on the internet about stem cell cell, we discussed with Gabby and said, this is looking good for us, especially for your disease. And then we just sit down for a long conversation, and so we made a call. We talked with Vivian, was the first person we talked with Vivian, and she said something about the hospital, about this treatment, about stem cells, and so from her conversation we get more to come to look forward, and so yeah, we made a decision and we just come here, and so the Gabby's disease is, look for me like it's a little improvement, which makes a bit of a like a hype. Was there like there was another hype? It's not hype, but nothing else. We try everything pretty much in this last 14, 15 years. We didn't respond nothing for Gabby's life to get better.
Yeah.
So I think the stem cells is the last train.
Right.
The last train.
And you've also seen the same improvements?
Yeah. So from the second injection, I think after the second injection, that was starting the right foot came a bit up.
Yeah.
And the muscle volumes come on the right hand as well.
Yeah.
And a bit of here, because this muscle was so tight, like push back.
It was literally like bone, just bone there.
Right.
So these muscles come. They were even more now.
It's kind of come forward a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
You
great.
can actually feel something there rather than just bone.
Right. Yeah.
So she looked more bright as well, like more fresh in the face.
Yeah.
And now she can scream more to me.
That's great. Can you feel? Have you had problems with kind of bowel movements and things like that before? Have you been able to feel that before?
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of?
Yeah.
And has that improved at all, or
a little
it's the
bit?
same? Yeah.
I think it has a little bit. You know, there's been like little improvements sort of everywhere, so it's hard to.
It's hard to.
Yeah, because there's so much.
Right.
That I came with wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like there's so many little improvements that we go, oh yeah, I never used to, you know, feel that or be like that. It's better now. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Good to hear. Well, thank you very much. Is there anything else that you want to add? Or?
Oh, just thank you to everyone here from, you know, from the day we walked in to right to the end. Everyone's just been great and helped us put a smile back on our face.
That's great.
Yeah, we can't put an individual like.
Yeah, not everyone. Yep.
But that one is great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's experience.
Yeah, it's been a great experience.
Like, we find the doctors there very well, and like the nurses there. Whole stuff, from the cleaners to the hat. So,
okay, that's great.
Yeah,
that's great. I'm very glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. So.
They're happy.
Good.
So the last results is to say like.
At the beginning it was difficult. We were like, oh no, where are we? But everyone just made it so good.
So
and now that we're going back, we're like, oh, we're gonna miss everyone.